Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni's on-screen romance in It Ends With Us made waves. But what if the chemistry wasn't just for the cameras? Resurfaced interviews and behind-the-scenes drama suggest Blake may have caught feelings for Justin, igniting tensions that turned this Hollywood project into a real-life scandal. Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni were supposed to light up the screen with their chemistry in It Ends With Us, a romantic drama poised to tug at heartstrings and break box office records. But instead of delivering a love story for the ages, the production spiraled into chaos, leaving fans with more questions than answers. What began as a spicy collaboration turned into a whirlwind of accusations, shocking allegations, and mysterious revelations. Could this be just another on-set clash? Or was there something much deeper brewing behind the scenes? The answers might surprise you because the truth is more dramatic than any script. From questionable accusations to one-sided romantic theories, this story is packed with twists that no one saw coming. Let's break it all down. It Ends With Us was destined for greatness. Based on Colleen Hoover's best-selling novel, the film carried high expectations, with Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni as its leads. Fans were eager to see the beloved characters Lily and Ryle brought to life, their fiery romance unfolding on the big screen. Blake, a self-proclaimed lover of all things romance, seemed like the perfect fit. She gushed about the story's emotional depth and praised the characters' complex relationships, saying it felt like stepping into a world of fireworks. But what started as an exciting collaboration quickly took a sharp turn. Rumors began circulating about tension on set, allegations surfaced, and cracks in the production became too big to ignore. The movie went from a promising adaptation to a project riddled with drama. And behind it all, whispers of unresolved feelings and hidden motives made the situation even more intriguing. What really happened to take It Ends With Us from potential blockbuster to headline-making disaster? What happened behind the scenes of It Ends With Us wasn't just messy, it was explosive. Blake Lively shocked everyone with a series of allegations about the production, particularly aimed at Justin Baldoni. She claimed there was no intimacy coordinator on set, which made her uncomfortable during steamy scenes. But here's where things get strange. Receipts from their chats show that Blake herself declined to work with an intimacy coordinator. In fact, she often took charge, acting as her own coordinator and making decisions about how close those scenes would get. Blake also accused Justin of crossing boundaries, including an incident where she said he barged into her trailer while she was breastfeeding. But once again, the evidence painted a different picture. Chat logs revealed that Blake invited Justin to her trailer to rehearse lines, and he even delayed his visit to finish his lunch. The story Blake told and the reality shown in their exchanges seemed to be worlds apart. And then there was the wardrobe drama. Blake claimed that Justin pushed her to wear more revealing outfits, but the truth? She was in full control of her wardrobe. Not only did she choose her own clothes, sometimes straight from her own closet, but she also ignored advice from the costume designer. In leaked messages, it was Blake who suggested her character wear seductive pieces to enhance the role's appeal. Perhaps the most startling claim came during the kissing scenes. Blake accused Justin of making the moments last longer than necessary, but behind the scenes, it was Blake taking the lead, even teaching Justin how to make the scenes look more passionate. If that wasn't enough, Blake accused Justin of sneaking extra steamy moments into the script. Yet, chat logs show that Justin actually encouraged her to work with an intimacy coordinator to adjust these scenes, an offer she refused. From the outside, it looked like a battle of he said, she said. But when you dig deeper, you start to wonder, were these accusations Blake's way of rewriting the narrative after things didn't go her way? Here's where the story takes a turn from professional to deeply personal. One of the most explosive theories surrounding the It Ends With Us controversy suggests that Blake Lively fell for Justin Baldoni during filming, and things didn't go as she hoped. The evidence? It's all in her behavior. Blake has always been upfront about how she approaches her roles. Unlike many actors who shape-shift into their characters, Blake admits she plays every role as a version of herself. Her wardrobe choices on set, many of them came straight from her own closet, blurring the lines between the character she was portraying and her real-life personality. For a film rooted in romance, that personal touch might have gone too far. Meanwhile, Justin took a completely different approach. As a method actor, he fully immersed himself in the complex role of Ryle, a character described as both irresistible and emotionally damaged. Justin's dedication to the character, keeping a journal, and even recreating traumatic backstories, meant that his on-screen chemistry with Blake might have felt all too real to her. And then there's the resurfaced workout comment that has everyone talking. Early in production, Justin posted a fitness video, and Blake chimed in with, "Amazing. Now try it, pregnant." Justin's playful response, "You win. might seem innocent, but fans have speculated it was a subtle attempt by Blake to insert herself into his narrative, a minor yet telling sign of a deeper attraction. Blake has also admitted that she's a hopeless romantic, saying she loves everything about romance, both on and off screen. This, paired with her immersive acting style, suggests that her feelings for Justin might have gone beyond their characters. But here's the kicker. Justin didn't reciprocate. For Blake, who's used to being in control and admired, that rejection may have been a bitter pill to swallow. Could this have been the breaking point that turned professional collaboration into personal chaos? Or is this theory just another layer of intrigue in a story that seems to grow more tangled by the day? If there's one thing Blake Lively's career has shown us, it's that art often imitates life. The romantic tension and chemistry she's had with her co-stars on screen have a funny way of spilling into reality. And this isn't the first time. Let's start with Gossip Girl. Blake played Serena van der Woodsen, the glamorous it girl whose romance with Dan Humphrey was central to the show. Off-screen, she and her co-star Penn Badgley turned that on-screen love story into a real-life relationship. Their connection grew during the early days of their fame, making it easy to see how their characters' love story bled into their personal lives. Then came Green Lantern, where Blake met Ryan Reynolds. At the time, Ryan was married to Scarlett Johansson, but rumors swirled about his undeniable chemistry with Blake. They both denied anything was happening, claiming to be just friends, but their constant chatter and lingering glances told a different story. Not long after Ryan's divorce, the pair made their relationship public, and the rest is history. Even Ben Affleck entered the picture during the filming of The Town. Blake and Ben's flirtatious behavior on and off the set didn't go unnoticed. Insiders described them as acting like love-struck teenagers, despite both being in relationships at the time. From baked goods exchanged between takes to subtle but telling moments of connection, Blake seemed to have a knack for turning professional partnerships into something much more personal. When you look at her history, a pattern starts to emerge. Blake's romantic entanglements often begin on set. So, could the drama with Justin Baldoni be another example of life mirroring art? Given her immersive acting style, her love for romance, and her history of falling for co-stars, it's hard to ignore the possibility. But there's one glaring difference this time. Justin didn't return those feelings. For someone who's used to having chemistry reciprocated, this one-sided dynamic could have been a devastating blow to Blake's ego, and the spark that ignited the tension on set. What happens when romance doesn't go according to the script? In the case of Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni, the fallout was anything but quiet. The most talked about theory is that Blake's alleged feelings for Justin weren't reciprocated, and that rejection set off a chain reaction that took the entire production down with it. Insiders have suggested that Blake, accustomed to being admired on and off set, struggled when Justin didn't respond to her the way she might have expected. To make matters worse, Justin's method acting as Ryle, an emotionally intense and irresistibly attractive character, may have blurred the lines between fiction and reality for Blake. But while the sparks were there on screen, Justin reportedly kept his focus on the job, leaving Blake to navigate unreciprocated emotions in an environment charged with tension. Then there's the role her husband, Ryan Reynolds, allegedly played in the drama. Reports suggest Ryan showed up on set to confront Justin, scolding him for what he perceived as inappropriate behavior. Whether this was jealousy or just protective instincts is unclear, but his presence certainly added fuel to an already fiery situation. Blake's background may also have contributed to how things unfolded. Coming from a privileged upbringing, she's rarely had to face rejection. Some have speculated that this dynamic, paired with her love for romance and her history of forming connections with co-stars, left her unprepared for the reality of a one-sided attraction. And when things didn't go her way, her frustrations allegedly boiled over into accusations and complaints that painted Justin as the villain. But could there be another layer to this? Was Blake's behavior a calculated move to save face and shift attention away from her own missteps? Or was it simply the result of emotional turbulence that got out of hand? Either way, the fallout has left a lasting stain on what could have been a career-defining project. After all the accusations, theories, and drama, one thing is clear. It Ends With Us became more famous for its off-screen chaos than its on-screen romance. But even now, as the dust begins to settle, there are more questions than answers. Was this really just a case of professional boundaries being crossed? Or was there something far more personal bubbling beneath the surface? The evidence paints a tangled web. On one hand, Blake Lively's allegations of discomfort on set and issues with Justin Baldoni seem to position her as a victim of poor production management. But the receipts tell another story, a narrative where Blake may have been the one in control, using her position to blur the lines between character and reality. And then there's the unspoken question of Blake's feelings for Justin. Was this all the result of a one-sided romantic connection gone wrong? If Justin truly didn't reciprocate, could the backlash have been her way of coping with rejection? Or was it an attempt to protect her image, especially with her husband, Ryan Reynolds? allegedly stepping in to address the situation. Perhaps the most unsettling question of all is, what else don't we know? With whispers of hidden motivations and conflicting accounts, it feels like we've only scratched the surface of this messy, made-for-tabloids drama. Could there be more secrets buried behind the scenes, waiting to come to light? As we piece together this story, one thing is undeniable. The line between personal and professional was obliterated during the making of It Ends With Us. And the fallout serves as a cautionary tale of what can happen when emotions, egos, and high-stakes Hollywood collide. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay up to date.